About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. Today's starting pitcher, Spencer Schwellenbach. What do we have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Just about ready to roll, Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals. Hit on the ground to the right side. Albies on to first. Out of there. A great play deep in the hole. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. Tripled yesterday. That was his only hit. He was 1 for 4.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
Here we go, Spencer.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So up next, Vinny Pasquantino.
No, inside.
Man at first, 1 away. Now a quick throw to first, and he's back in safely. That's in for a strike. This to third, and that's a fair ball. Here comes Witt around third. He will score, and the Royals have the lead.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Ground ball up the middle. Albies gets it to first. Got him.
Batting fifth, center fielder Kyle Isbell.
And now it's Kyle Isbell.
Ball. No, that's in.
The 1-0.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Here's a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. The 1-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Albies slings to first. They limit the damage here. KC gets one on the double. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. This is Braves baseball on the Show South. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Michael Wacha. What do you look for here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
That one outside. Ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Misses off the inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that
Outside,
just
that's
misses.
3.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And he boots it. The flip. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boo. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Here's Matt Olson down.
Ball.
One out, and a runner at second here in the second game of the series.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Ball 2.
Ripped to short. Not in time. He's safe.
Didn't look to me like he got a great handle on the ball as it came out of his hand. Cold nights, not really fun to play in, and it makes it tough to hit as well. Makes it tough to throw, and might have played a factor right there.
First and second, 1 out. Austin Riley at the plate. Late on that fastball. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Out towards right center field. Isbell under this one. And that ends the inning. So a hit and an error in the inning, but they aren't able to score. End of the first from Truist Park. KC leads this one 1-0. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. All set for the start of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Michael Garcia.
Ha!
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. One down.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play. And that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Jonathan Indy at the plate.
Ha!
Oh, 1 now. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Throw on to Olsen. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 8th, right fielder Cameron Meisner.
Cameron Meisner steps in for the Royals. Meisner measures 6 feet 4 inches, 28 years old, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So he can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
That's it.
Just missed. Going to count 1 and 2. Good eye in that
that's the
spot.
ball.
Two down, nobody on. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Now here is Michael Wacha. And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1. Popped in the air, left field. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Royals 1 and the Braves nothing. This is Braves baseball on the Show South. We head to the bottom of the second. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Ball.
Swings through that one. Stays alive. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
The shortstop, Ha-Sung
So digging in,
Kim.
Ha-Sung Kim. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. High fly ball, right field. Meisner moving under this one. 2 away.
Batting 8th, center fielder, Michael Harris.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris the second. That clips a corner.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
The 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. That one off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. On to the 3rd inning, and to the plate for Kansas City, Isaac Collins.
Ball.
The 1-0. Just missed. That one ripped, but foul. And there's a rocket into the outfield, and that's going to get into the corner. Cut off, throw to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Ball.
Man at second. Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-0.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Popped up. And there's 1 away.
Up next for the Royals, first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
So now with 1 away and a man at second. And next up for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. He doubled home a run at his first AB. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one just misses. Ball 1.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Coming home, he'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Man at first with 1 gone. Salvador Perez, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1.
No.
And the 1-0.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And a 1-1. Way out front for strike 2. Swings through it for the K. And K is his 3rd of the game.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
So up now for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell. He's 0 for 1. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Harris racing after it. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Spencer Schwellenbach. And a swing and a miss. Popped up. India under it. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Braves, right fielder.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 1 so far. That misses. And that's ball 1. Drilled out towards left center field. That one back there. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. His first homer of the year, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Drake Baldwin. And that one fouled off. Oh, 1 down. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Yeah, the batter now, Matt Olson. Out to short. Witt over to first. And that'll do it. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. On to inning number 4. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. On to the 4th, and to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Garcia.
Four-seam fastball, high inside.
Ball 1.
Four-seam fastball, high middle.
The 1-0.
Ball
Well,
2.
he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Four-seam fastball, high middle. Here we go, Spencer.
The wind to kick the 2-0.
Ahoy.
Ground ball left side. Over to first, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Up next for the Royals, second baseman Jonathan India.
Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And there's the strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That
Ball
misses. Ball 1.
Curveball, low outside.
On the ground. Olsen takes it himself. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Royals, right fielder Cameron Meisner.
2 outs, base is empty. And next up for the Royals, Cameron Meisner. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just
Ball,
missed.
no.
Splitter, low outside. Come on, Spencer.
2 down, nobody on. That's in there. And the count 1-1. That's to third, and it goes just foul. And it gets by him. Swing and a bouncer. Albies handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Royals 2 and the Braves 1. Bottom of the 4th,
Leading
now the
off for
Atlanta
the
cleanup
Braves,
hitter,
third
Austin
baseman,
Riley.
Austin Riley.
The other way, and he beats the shift. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Tag, and he's in there.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Ball.
And it's second. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that's outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So now with one away and a man at second, here is Ozzie Albies up to him. His first at bat was a strikeout. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Here comes Riley. He comes across to score, and the Braves tie it up. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now Ha-Sung Kim flied to right his first time.
That's a ball.
One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Fought off foul. And a 1-2. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Braves, center fielder Michael.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. Struck out swinging his first time. He gets the intentional walk here, and now a force at any base with two gone. Go-ahead run on base. Spencer Schwellenbach getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Late on that fastball.
No, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Ball one there. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Two on, 2 outs. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Payoff pitch. And that'll load the bases.
Take your base.
And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot. He's already homered in this game. And that misses. And that is ball one. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. This one chopped up the middle. To second, India. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Albies with the key hit for Atlanta. We're headed to the 5th. This is Braves baseball on the Show South. Back at Truist Park. New inning getting started. Michael Wacha steps in for the Royals.
Well,
No,
these
that's the ball.
Royals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Base hit center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Pitcher gets himself on base. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, Isaac Collins, 1 for 2. Yeah, that's fouled off.
No. To lay off that pitch down.
Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. Liner snagged at first. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. And now it's Bobby Witt Jr. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Foul ball there. On the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing doing for the Royals. Score remains 2-2. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. Fouled off left side.
You know, these Braves looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2.
Ball.
That one way inside. Next pitch is outside. This one in the air center field. He's got it. 1 away.
Up next for the Braves, first baseman, Matt.
And now Matt Olson up to hit.
Ha!
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. Out of here. Matt Olson goes deep. His first homer of the year, and they take the lead. It's 3-2.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Here's Austin Riley. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Out towards right center field. Meisner on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Braves, left fielder,
Mike Yastrzemski, the second MLB Yaz, steps in. And that one is lifted in the air. Collins coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Braves get one on the big fly. 5 innings complete. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. Back here in Atlanta. Close game here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals.
Vinny Pasquantino.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The 0-1. On the ground to third. And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Salvador Perez. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Albies over to first in time. That's a very athletic play.
Up next for the Royals, center fielder Kyle Isbell.
And now the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Man at second. That's off the inside corner, and the count is 1-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That one misses. Ball 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
So up next, Michael Garcia.
Yep.
Tying run at second base. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Royals lead 1. They trail it 3-2.
Now pitching for Kansas
Back now
City.
for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Nick Mears.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Ozzie Albies.
Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Now, Ha-Sung Kim. In the dirt. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball.
Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Lucas Ursig, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Cruz getting loose as well. Here's a 1-1. This one in the air, center field. Isbell drifts towards it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Braves, center fielder, Michael
So now with one away and a man at second. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Swings through that.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. On the ground to third. Whips it across, and that's an out. So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Dominic Smith.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Liner caught at second. Braves strand one, and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Joe Jimenez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Jonathan India steps in for the Royals.
Jonathan India.
Almost got him. Looking to get the tying run on base. Close one, doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1. This ball's chopped on the ground. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Up next for the Royals, right fielder Cameron Meisner.
Now it's the right fielder, Cameron Meisner.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Ball one.
Jimenez, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. That clips the corner.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Fair ball. And the tying run is on base.
Next for the
now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Carter Jensen. He represents the go-ahead run. Carter Jensen, batting with one down, takes a strike. Quick toss to first. Meisner back in on a dive. Yoan. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw into third. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
So digging in, Isaac Collins, 1 for 3.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Up the middle, Kim. He flips it to second in time. Got in. The double play cuts down the potential tying run.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice speed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Now pitching for Kansas
We're back
City.
in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Steven Cruz.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again? That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Just missed. And there's the automatic.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Nice grab. To first. In the dirt, he picks it. And that's a great play.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Baldwin.
Drake Baldwin now at the plate. Up the middle, and that one handled. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Braves, first baseman, Matt Olson.
2 down, bases empty. Next to hit, Matt Olson. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ground ball right side. India over to first in time. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. It's the Braves 3 and the Royals 2.
Now pitching. for the
Welcome back,
Braves,
and a new arm on the mound to
number
start the 8th.
75.
Robert Suarez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these
Leading off
situations.
for the Royals,
Well,
shortstop,
1-run
Bobby
game.
Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr. digs in now. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Check swing called strike. It's 0-1. Out to short. Throws across the diamond. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out.
Up next for the Royals, first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double.
Football.
The Braves trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now here is Salvador Perez.
High.
The 0-1.
No.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 4-3. You can sense it inside the stadium. These fans are devastated.
Sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it. Really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
Here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing called strike, and it's 0-1. Late with the swing there. Suarez in his 5th season, 35 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Just off the outside edge. One-two now. To third. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So up next, Michael Garcia, 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Towards first, and he handles it himself for the out.
Up next for the Royals, second baseman Jonathan India.
So digging in, Jonathan India. Just missed. The 1-0. Hit softly on the ground to third. Riley fires to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2-run shot for the Royals this inning. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. This is Braves baseball on the Show South. And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here.
A defensive change
Carlos
for the Royals.
Estevez
Now
on the
playing
pitch now,
second base.
and he'll slide into the
Number
7th spot
19,
in the lineup on the double
Michael Massey.
switch. Michael Massey. He'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup. Here is Austin Riley. Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. 0-1. Bullpen action for the Royals. Matt Strom, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Schreiber also throwing. And the 0-1.
No, that's down.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Pasquantino should have this one. He's got it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Braves, left fielder Mike Yastrzemski.
Here's the left fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
That swing completely changes the momentum of this game, Boog. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Ozzie Albies, the next to hit. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. Next pitch misses way outside. On strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Albies thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Tied at 4. Here's a 2-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. In there, sets him down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Now in for the Braves, Ha-Sung Kim. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The shortstop takes the ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two down, nobody on. That one the other way. Jumps, but it's off his glove. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Michael Harris II next up for the Braves. Swing and a high fly ball to left. That is the inning. Braves draw even on the solo homer. It's now tied 4-4. We go to the 9th, and to the plate for Kansas City, Cameron Meisner. Dylan Lee gets the ball now.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out. I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
4-4 in the 9th. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Out to short, Kim. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the 9th.
Up next for the Royals, second baseman Michael Massey.
Michael Massey steps in for the Royals, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Tied at 4 and fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. In there. Got him looking for the K.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Isaac Collins will hit next. 1 for 4 with a double. A dive, he's got it. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Sean Murphy.
One big swing could end it, but I'm sure he's just looking to find a way on base, get something started.
Sean
Outside.
Murphy, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here, so the call stands. So that removes their last challenge. Foul off down the right side. The 1-1. And he dodges that fastball.
Ball 3.
Ronald Acuna Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a payoff pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Braves, right fielder.
Here's Acuna. He's already homered here in this one.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Tap back to the mound. Off balance throw in time. And that quickly 2 away.
Up next for the Braves.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Carlos Estevez out of the game, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for Kansas
John
City,
Schreiber gets the
number
call from the
46,
pen.
John Schreiber.
Drake Baldwin. Next up for the Braves. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
That
That's
one
the
way
ball.
inside. All tied up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Good eye in that
That's the ball.
spot. Struck him out looking. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still all square at 4 apiece.
Now pitching. for
Back
the
now,
Braves,
we're in extras.
Number
And there's a new
45,
arm on the mound, Tyler Kinley.
Kinley.
Runner in scoring
Leading off
position,
for the Royals,
no outs.
shortstop,
Bobby Witt
Bobby
Jr.
Witt Jr.
steps in for the Royals. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. And that one fouled off. Man at second. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That's
Ball.
off the mark. Ball 1. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Tied at 4. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Making a move at second base. On to run for the Royals. Tyrone Blanco getting a little more speed out there. He represents the go-ahead run. So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. Go ahead run on base. Salvador Perez getting ready to hit.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And it's fouled off. Inside move to second, and he dives back in safely.
You know, Brooke, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
No.
That one missed. Two on, one out. And that one missing low.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2-1 now, 2 aboard.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The 3-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Payoff pitch. Softly hit to third. Riley. Off balance feed. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
We're in extras here. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Makes a sliding stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
So now, with one away and a man at second, here comes Austin Riley. Just missed. The winning run on second base.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Inside, just missed.
Man, you got to wonder with first base open, one out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
Mike Yastrzemski in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball four, 2 aboard.
For the Braves, left fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
First and second, 1 out. Mike Yastrzemski digs in now.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
Swings through that one for strike one.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. So Yaz is struck out.
I don't know what he's looking for right there. You have to be ready to swing the bat. You can walk it off if you're just a little more aggressive.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Ozzie Albies now at the plate. Smoked on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first, and we're headed to the 11th. 2 left for Atlanta. This game's all tied at 4. Back at Truist Park, on to extra innings. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals.
pitching.
They hand the ball over to a new arm,
Number
Grant
66,
Holmes.
Grant Holmes.
Ball.
Man at second. Ground ball left side into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And next up for the Royals, Michael Garcia.
Ball.
Tied at 4. There's the strike at the knees. And now it's even 1-1. That one missed. And a ground ball to first. Feed to second. That's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Royals, Jack Caglione.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
Caglione, not sure what to expect after that first pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. In the dirt. Fires to third, but he's back. The 2-1. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. So 1 left for Kansas City. Score remains tied at 4.
Now pitching for Kansas
Back here at
City,
extras,
number
and a new
60,
pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Lucas Ursig.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ha-Sung Kim getting ready to hit.
Ball.
comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the K.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Digging in, Michael Harris the second. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Winning run at second with 1 away here in extra innings. And the 1-0. Swinging a foul out of play. Here's a 1-1. On the ground, right side. Fair ball. Ozzie flying around third. In comes the winning run, and the Braves walk it off in the 11th.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.